In the beating heart of Cornhusker country, where the Great Plains meets the great American work ethic, Dave and Erica Herrig spent their days building their version of the American dream.
The typical American family, both of us working full-time jobs.
Extremely paycheck to paycheck.
Until one fateful day in 2013. Dave had been buying lottery tickets every week for years, never quite striking gold.
I got up in the morning, got the kids up for school. The Powerball come on, they were calling out the numbers. And I was hearing the numbers as my son was talking to me. And when they called the Powerball, I knew we won. And I just started jumping through the house.
That's right. In a world of big swings and even bigger cash prizes, the Herrigs hit the jackpot, a $61 million jackpot.
Pretty much scared the kids.
Yeah, scared the kids. They didn't know what went on. And, you know, you always dream about winning. But when you finally do, I finally sat down. I thought, what do I do next?
Within a couple hours, I had a Lexus that got delivered to my house that cost more than my first house. I about wanted to throw up.
Went to my part-time job to tell them I retire.
Powerball jackpot is now $1 billion.
And I'm going to buy a big, giant piece of land.
Let's be honest. Everybody loves a good lottery story.
It's the first, so I had to pay rent. So this is all I have left. So God, please let me win.
God wants you to be rich.
God wants me to be rich.
This is my day to win.
And few things capture our attention like lotto mania.
How excited are you?
Oh!
Give it away. You having too much money is a headache.
This week, since no one had the winning numbers, the Powerball jackpot soared to $1.23 billion, and the 8th largest U.S. lottery jackpot ever. As a matter of fact, no one has hit Powerball since New Year's Day. $1,230 million. So what can you do with all that cash? Well, a private concert from Beyoncé herself could run you about $24 million, according to Forbes. With your jackpot, you could pay Queen Bey to perform an hour set at your house for 51 days. Or let's say you want to fly on a private jet for a trip to the south of France. That'll run you about $70K a flight. You can hop back and forth between the U.S. and paradise every single day for the next 48 years.
Well, how much did you win?
I won $500,000.
Winning big. Maybe that's why our country loves the lottery. I mean, who hasn't fantasized about buying that fancy home while binging My Lottery Dream Home on HGTV?
Oh, look at these countertops. Look at the sinks.
I started scratching my ticket while eating my hero.
Or The Lottery Changed My Life on TLC.
I noticed I matched on number 15. Then I scratched off the prize. Bam! Life. It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
But winning is the proverbial double-edged sword.
This check for $314 million.
Take the story of Jack Whitaker, whose life spiraled after he won a record Powerball $314 million jackpot in 2002.
I pretty much lost everything I held dear in my life.
He struggled with drinking and gambling.
I just couldn't tolerate what was happening to me anymore. I would fly off the handle. You know, if somebody wanted to fight me, I'd fight them. I didn't care. I don't like Jack Whitaker. I don't like the hard heart I've got. I just don't like what I've become.
And suffered through a series of unexpected tragedies and losses. His family torn apart.
My granddaughter's dead, probably because of the money. You know, my wife had said she'd wished that she'd torn the ticket up. Well, I wish that we had torn the ticket up too.
Now, let's get this out of the way. You're probably not going to win. The odds are insane. Your chances of hitting this jackpot, about 1 in 292 million. You're nearly 300 times more likely to be struck by lightning, or nearly 80 times more likely to be bitten by a shark. Pretty crazy, right? But somebody does have to win.
Good luck.
All these statistics. The year we won, you know, they always say you've got a better chance of getting hit by lightning, but the year we won, more people won $1 million or more in the lottery than got struck by lightning that year.
These days, Erica and Dave have quite a different lifestyle.
Our life was in a jumbled turmoil for probably about 2 months before it finally started to settle down. Your whole life you figure I'm going to be working till I'm, 60-something to retire, and all of a sudden you're retired. You can't, there's all these things you dream of doing, but you got to pace yourself.
But pacing yourself means different things to different people.
Over here, like I say, we had the 65 C10.
Just look at their garage full of vintage American muscle.
It's pushing 1,000 horsepower.
But Dave's first pride and joy after winning?
I want what every redneck wants. I want a red Corvette. And somewhere along the line, somebody knew a automobile broker. And by the time the interview was over, I had a picture on my phone and a text that said, "This one's yours," coming off the assembly line.
So what else did he do with his money? He built a museum, but not just any museum. He opened a museum dedicated to his fellow firefighters.
Since we retired, he went back to school at age 50 to become an EMT. And so giving back to the community there.
The big thing for the community is this increases community awareness, community safety. It showcases what volunteer firefighters do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce Iowa's newest millionaires.
Also beating those 1 in 292 million odds is Brian Losey from Iowa, who won $202 million over a decade ago, using his winnings to enrich local communities.
We have a foundation. There is so much joy in seeing the things that we've been able to accomplish and be a part of. Making happen here within my hometown.
But there's the smaller wins, which can still translate into big bucks. On Wednesday, there were $1 million prize winners in California, Georgia, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Washington. And just last week, Smokes for Less in Newburgh, New York, sold $2 million winning tickets.
This place is on fire, without a doubt. Place I go to, nobody wins, so maybe I should go to a different place. So that's what I'm doing.
Can I have the remote? Thank you. This is usually day-to-day, like I control.
All right, time to go to the shop.
No.
Back home in Nebraska, Erica and Dave are taking special care to preserve their fortune.
Perfect every time.
They still have the majority of their money.
Our financial team has really done well. They've done well to keep us in check.
Yeah, they slap our hand when spending gets out of control a little bit.
And they've done well with investments. I mean, have a plan. Like I said, lawyer, CPA, fiduciary, and go from there. That's the one thing that you don't think about when you buy that ticket. You think about what you're going to buy, bigger house, nice car, but you got to take it to the next level.
And a warning to all you future lotto billionaires.
So warning would be, stay true to yourself, no matter what. Family, your relationships, friends, that's the most important and always will be.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.